Okay, one small thing to understand the sense of counting as well. Why we are still teaching numerals, these sort of stuff. We are teaching, and any idea? It's useless. No, there still is a very interesting concept that we can teach around, despite that it is written very beautifully and calligraphically and on the clocks, etc. That is, tell them a story, which is just a fiction story, but that fiction story conveys one important fundamental concept, how we make our numerals and how we count. That is, a king had horses, right? And king has lots of horses, and that is how king used to count. He has 21 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 horses. And in old times, this was a method of counting in actuality, that they used to take sticks and bind them and put them on one side, and next day, if they had to count against the real horses, that horses were the same, or anything, there could be coins, they used to take the sticks, and they used to 1 stick, 2 stick, 3 stick, and they used to tally 1 to 1 corresponding, making friends. And that's how we humans actually used to keep account of things. But 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, this was the way of counting for many thousand years, right? Then one day the king's accountant, or munshi, he thought, okay, when I have so many things, so many times I have to write 1, so why shouldn't I make a symbol for these equivalent to my fingers? And he made a symbol X. It's very easy. Whenever it is equivalent to his fingers, that is 10, he made a symbol X. And this was an easy for him to write. Then the horses increased. Let's say the horses became 27. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was still 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So still the next ones were sort of teasing him. He got up with an idea. Why not? Why can't I? This is 10. So why shouldn't I cut it into half? If we cut it into half, what does it look like? Fine, good, interesting. Then that means this we can, if it is a 5 to 15, 16, 18, since there are a lot of ones coming, so we can replace these ones by we. This idea continued, and the king, gradually his horses were increasing, and they became, let's say, 102 total horses. 102. That was another, you still have to write X, 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 X so many times. X, 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 X. So 9, 10, and then 2. So that was a little, again, the same problem, that it takes a lot of time counting, making these stakes, and X, 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 X. He came up with the idea, why not, if it is 10 tens or hundreds, why not ask them a century? C was the word for them, century. So he coined the word C, like this. And C stands for 100 now, we know that. But still, if the horses were, let's say, 82, a new horses king got from the new territory, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 82 horses. It was still very difficult to write 82, X, 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 8 times, and then 1, 2. So he came up with the same idea, that what he did with X, he cut it into half and made 5, then he made 100. He thought, why not, for 50, I should cut it, but if I cut it from here, it is, cut the lower part, this is something which is not a figure. If I cut the upper part, it looks like L. So this is how he came up with the symbol of 50. And the things continued, and the king got more and more territories, and his horses actually increased to 1,000 plus. So the 1,000 was again a big one, C, 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 C. Let's say 1020. So this was 1020, right? And you know, it's simply joining them together was addition. That's how Roman system worked. He came up with the same idea, why can't, when it is 100, 100, 100, 10 times 100, why not coin a word for this? And for 100, the word with them was millennium. So they used to write M like something like this. That's how he came up with the idea of millennium, and this was 1,000. Same problem which occurred last time. Another horses came, territory increased, they were 750. So 750 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 50. He said, even what I did over here, cut this into half and cut this into half. Why can't I cut this into half? And he cut this into half, and it looked like D. So D became 500. That's how the basic Roman system is. Where are we using it? That will be our next step. We'll tell you after this understanding. Thank you very much.